Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Garden Turns. So today is Sunday and I am preparing Sunday dinner. And the one thing I haven't done so far this week is my bread of the week, and that's what we're going to do in this video. So today I'm going to be making, to go along with our Chinese style pork roast and rice. I need to do rice. We need to make some rice. I'm going to do steamed bao buns, so that should be cool. I'm going to make a little steamer out of a skillet and a pan. You'll see what I mean. Alright, so to this bowl, I've already added 1 pack of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and how much water was that? I forgot.
3/4 of a cup.
3/4 cup of water. Warm water. And so you can see that my yeast has bloomed. And you probably are like, how did you not know? My husband measured the water out. I didn't get it this time. Okay, so to our bowl, you're going to need 2.5 cups of flour. So I'm going to add 1 of my flour cups. And then also, which is a unique feature here, you're going to need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So these should be like really fluffy, because that's yeast and baking powder. What? So let me see. This is 1. 2, and then we also need 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1.5, and so we still have 1.5 cups of flour left. Let's go ahead and blend this, and then once it starts to form a ball, I'm going to switch to my dough hook. Alright, so I'm going to stop this. And scrape down your sides. My husband's here doing dishes.
Hey guys.
It's not a lot of dishes. I've been actually trying to keep up with that. We both have been trying to keep up with doing the dishes, you know, as regularly as possible. Because we're always cooking something in here, so you can easily fall behind. Okay, so that is I'm going to put that whole cup in. This is the whole cup. I'm going to start blending this. Right. Scrape that off. And then I'm going to switch to my dough hook. These should be like extra puffy, because like I said, you got yeast and baking powder. Alright. The dough hook. And I'm going to start this. Alright, as you guys can see, this ball has come together. So what I did was I added another 2 tablespoons of water, and it formed a nice ball here. I'm not going to add any more flour. I'm just going to let my dough mixer go here, my blender go for another 5 minutes or so, until we have a nice smooth dough. So we need to add 2 tablespoons of oil, and I have olive oil here. I'm just going to pour that in. And let that mix. Our dough has been mixing now for about 5 minutes, and it's really nice. It's done. So what I'm going to do is take some of my sesame seed oil, a couple tablespoons, and put it in my measuring cup or a bowl just so I can brush my bao buns with them. Let me get this out. There's my bao bun dough. That's what I needed to get to put that back. So you want to form this into a little cylinder. And then I have some cut parchment paper. And this is about 8 sheets. So I'm going to make 8 bao buns. So I'm going to cut this into 8 pieces. And I have my dough cutter here. You know what? Our 8 pieces. I'm going to form these into some little balls here. And then cover it back with my plastic until I am ready to form my balls. So I'm just going to form my balls first. It might need a little bit more. Roll out our buns. So I'm just going to put down a little bit of flour on my surface. Grab my rolling pin. You want to roll that out. Pull it out so it's a perfect circle. And then take some of your sesame oil, brush it over the surface. This is like that cocoa bread we made from Jamaica. Looks, you know, because you had to oil one surface and then you fold it in half like you're going to do with these. And then you just put this on your parchment paper, and then we're going to finish the rest. What's wrong?
It's a top somewhere. Because that glass top, then you don't need no foil. You just set them up on that little pan, that overturned pan, and put that glass top on it. This one might work. Yeah, this one.
All right. So I'm just going to do this one with my hand, not with the rolling pin. And it's a lot easier to do them with your hand. So I was like thinking about one of my old friends. Like, I had been thinking about her all week. And I had lost contact with her. My sister is in a sorority. She's in the Zetas. And she was at a meeting where it was like all of the different sororities. And my friend was there. She gave her my phone number. And we talked. And we're going to have lunch this week. So I'm probably going to be doing a lunch menu on here as well for the week. Because I'm going to do something nice for us. And she's going to come over. We're going to have a nice talk and catch up and everything. So that should be cool. And this is the last one here. And then I'll show you what they all look like. Sesame oil has a really strong smell.
Yeah,
that's the timer for my cookies. I'm going to get those out in just a second. And you just fold it in half. That's the last one. Alright, y'all. So look for that recipe. For that menu for my lunch with my friend. And I have 8 nice size bao buns. We're going to set up a little steamer here in a second. But you can see they're all folded and they're going to rest. I'm going to let these rest for about 30 minutes covered so they don't dry out. And then we're going to steam these bad boys. Alright, y'all. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. I made a really quick steamer. My husband actually made this. So it's with my favorite pot. I got the top that goes on. And then we put a little pan in. And there's water around the base here. Now I'm going to bring this to a boil. Then I'm going to cut it down just a little bit just so we can get some steam going. And then I'm going to start cooking my bao buns. I'm going to put about 3 in at a time. Set my timer for 12 minutes. And then we're going to get these done. Alright, so let me let this steam up a little bit. But this is an easy way to make a steamer. If you don't have one, and I don't. So we're going to see if this is going to work. Reduce my heat. As you can see, I have my water boiling. So I'm going to take a couple of these bao buns and place them inside of this little pan that we got floating here. And I think about 3 of these should be able to fit. Alright, and then I'm going to set my timer for 12 minutes and I'm going to let these go. These are done. So let's remove the top here. Ooh, that is nice. Now you see how steamy that was? All right, so what I'm going to do is remove these, and then we're going to put in more. So, ooh, it's slipping off his thing. I think these are done. Let me see here. You got some tongs? What are these? All right, let's see if I can get these out. Yeah, these are done. You want to help?
Yeah, what do you need to do?
Get these out.
Here, give me here. Open this.
They just go on, they going on this pan right here.
Okay.
Put that one on there too. You got to take the whole thing. You take the whole paper with it.
I got it.
All right. So let me put in 3 more. Those are soft, so when you do that, it leaves a little side the marks on them. See? All right. So we're gonna put in 3 more.
So I'll use spatula would be better than this. Okay.
All right. Let me get my top. You still got a nice amount of water in there. We're gonna cover that, and then we're gonna let those go. Let me show you these ones up close, though. Look at that. And then it's like soft and fluffy. What? All right. Really quick slaw to go with this. So my husband has some mayo or some Miracle Whip.
Okay.
What's next?
You want a little bit more?
So you're going to put in a couple tablespoons. This is probably about a cup of shredded cabbage or a slaw mix. We got some lemon juice here.
About a teaspoon.
You need a little bit more than that. I like lemon. Okay. He has, I think he's going to mix this together, or we going to put in some seasoning.
I'll throw the seasoning.
So we're going to put in some 21 seasoning salute. All right. What's next?
Black pepper.
And some black pepper.
Dash.
And like a dash of salt, I think. That's what we're going with next.
Dash of salt.
All right. And then he's going to mix this up.
All right.
All right, y'all. Now we're going to serve this up with this beautiful pork roast. It's out the oven. It's done. That looks so good. And then the bao buns are done as well. So we're about to serve this up. All right, we're going to serve this up, y'all. I'm holding the plate.
Solid pork.
This is our pork roast, Chinese style pork roast. Wow. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Some of this top pork with the fat on it. There it is.
And then we're going to put a couple bao buns on here and some steamed rice. And he's getting something to put that steamed rice.
All right. Here we go.
All right, y'all. And then some of that slaw we just mixed up. All right, y'all, and this is what we're having for dinner. We have our Chinese style pork roast, homemade bao buns, some nice quick slaw, and steamed rice. And guess what? For dessert, we have French butter cookies with sanding sugar. Wow. All right, so this is what we having for Sunday dinner. What are y'all having? Don't forget to like, share, and
subscribe.